morning. That's coming up next on News 3 this morning.
With 27 all-wheel drive models, you no longer need to escape the winter. Lexus all-wheel drive, crafted for confidence.
Lease the 2019 NX300 all-wheel drive for $349 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Kids are bombarded every day with messages about who they should be. On TV, social media, really everywhere. And trying to live up to that can be really tough. Time to remind kids why it's important
to be you.
Be you.
Sé tú.
Let's celebrate our uniqueness, because there's nothing more amazing than you being you.
SSM Health and WISC TV3 encourage you to take time to talk.
Overture's Frosty Ball returns Saturday, January 26th. Madison's premier fundraising gala supports Overture's community programming, providing access to the arts for all. Dance the night away with the upbeat orchestra. Place your bids for the Spotlight Silent Auction. Get your raffle tickets for the Hamilton VIP experience at Overture. Stay late for the Isthmus After Party featuring DJ Payne 1. For tickets, visit overture.org. Join your friends, colleagues, and fellow art enthusiasts on Saturday, January 26th at Overture Center for an extraordinary night out.
When we say every Culver's Butterburger is cooked to order, here's what we mean.
Could I get a Butterburger?
The Culver's Deluxe, please.
Ketchup, mustard, pickle, and onion?
Craig Culver, I'm going to cook for you. Follow me.
I would love
Come on
to.
in. Fresh beef.
It looks great.
And we're looking for that nice sear, just like we got right here. That's where that great steak flavor comes from.
Totally fresh, made to order, the way you want it.
Searing it to perfection is really cool to see that.
Welcome to Delicious.
The Home Expo is coming to the Monona Terrace Convention Center this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Meet the Madison area's top builders, remodelers, and home improvement experts. At the Home Expo, see the best in custom remodeling, room additions, the finest hot tubs and spas. At the Home Expo, kitchens, bathrooms, windows, doors. If it can improve your home, you'll find it at the Home Expo. The Home Expo at the Monona Terrace Convention Center, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only.
To most people, the idea of fighting is unpleasant. But sometimes to make things right, it's necessary to fight. Some things are worth fighting for. If you or your family has been injured, you'll want a good law firm on your side to make things right again. Since 1930, Habish, Habish & Rotier has recovered more million-dollar results for our clients than any other law firm in Wisconsin. Habish, Habish & Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Introducing the all-new Lexus ES. Every curve, every innovation, every feeling. A product of mastery.
Lease the 2019 ES350 for $399 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
After months of searching, authorities find Jayme Closs, the missing 13-year-old from Barron, and they find her alive. I'm Danica Lewis, live outside the sheriff's office with the very latest this morning.
This is News 3 This Morning.
Good morning. It is 6:28 on this Friday, January 11th. Danica has the best news of the morning, possibly the best news of the week. We expect an update from investigators later this morning on 13-year-old Jayme Closs. She is home with family nearly 3 months after she went missing from her home in Barron on October 15th. She was found about 65 miles north in the town of Gordon up in Douglas County. Our Danica Lewis is live in Barron this morning, where the sheriff will share more details later today. Hi, Danica.
Leah, good morning to you. And among the things we hope to learn more about this morning is the suspect that was taken into custody about 11 minutes after Jayme was located up in the town of Gordon. We do not know at this time who that person is, whether or not they face charges, and whether they are connected with the murder of Jayme Closs's parents. Now, their bodies were found in their Barron home on October 15th. That's the last day Jayme was seen alive at that point. 87 days, though, later after that, she is back with her family this morning. According to our news partners over at WCCO in Minneapolis, a woman was walking her dog when she saw the missing 13-year-old and then screamed to neighbors to call 911. Those neighbors described Jayme as thin and dirty. She was checked out at an area hospital before she was released back to her surviving relatives and was able to go home again for the first time in nearly approximately 3 months. Now, the Barron County Sheriff will lead the press conference here at 10 o'clock this morning. Representatives from the FBI and other law enforcement agencies will be here. A lot of folks helped in the search for Jayme Closs. This was a nationwide search. Then the Barron County Sheriff on Facebook last night, he did post his sincere thank you to everyone involved in this search, saying that this fulfilled a promise to his community, finding Jayme Closs alive. There were thousands of tips associated with this search, and while none of those yielded any legitimate evidence, this is the one that counted. Here to talk more about what led up to finding Jayme is our Christina Laurie. She has more on the timeline of all of that. And Christina, just a miraculous situation here this morning.
It certainly is, Danica, and it's been a long search, stretching for almost 3 months and involving thousands of people. A false sighting came shortly after Jayme's initial disappearance in Miami, Florida, but that was quickly disproven. A week after her disappearance, the Barron County Sheriff asks for volunteers to help search for evidence. 2,000 people show up, including 2 Middleton firefighters. By November, that ground search is scaled back as the number of tips decline. The FBI examines more than 80 surveillance videos collected from businesses and other locations across the state. Through November and December, investigators pursue more than 23,000 leads in this case. Then just this Monday, authorities say they plan to update the media this coming Tuesday, 90 days since Jayme's disappearance, but we no longer need to wait. As Danica mentioned, that press conference has been moved up to 10 o'clock this morning, 4 days earlier than planned. Right now, we don't believe it's a tip that led to find Jayme, but we will learn more in just a few hours.
All right, Danica and Christina, you heard both of them. We're going to carry that press conference live, by the way, right here on WISC TV and over on channel3000.com. Danica Lewis and Christina Laurie reporting this morning. Thanks so much, ladies. Okay, over to Hattie McLean this morning with our first alert weather on this Friday. How's it going, Hads?
Good morning, Leah. Not bad.